And now I live it. Ain't it a gift? No, it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't break me down. No, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this.
They're not going to use all the same laws Trump just put in place against. Oh yeah, this is where it all comes out of the wash. When the Dems get in there, because they're going to install one at some point, they're just going to give it to you, whether you like it or not, just like you did with Biden. And what is anyone going to do about it? Because nobody's like it. When they do this, they're going to then be able to turn the tables. Just like if Biden was in there. They're going to then be able to turn the tables. Just like if Biden was in there, they're going to use every law. Just to go after 1811. They're going to go after America. It's going to be which one of us. Either the Supreme Leader that so through eventually with the laws that was used to do it. Because in the beginning, it's what they're in the sand and not see things clearly. Here's trying to Donald Trump's small. That's like I said, partners. It's a mafia. This whole thing is mafia. It's a mafia as far as I know. It's go to France. Wait, go around the globe. France, they're getting caught in face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch an element, catch a plane. I probably shoot before I catch a chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski when I'm. You better fix her up. I just want crypto. Chick, she got the biggest. When I saw your sister,
it is what it is.
Hit the club, so when I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, close to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
Ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
Hopkins sent in motion. May going to hold on to this one. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
It's over.
Hopkins sent in motion. May to throw on second down. it into the pocket right. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up
to the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver. And when you have that type of skill set, it's going to be hard to stop.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Listen, it's not even this man's really. And I'm always suspecting him as being a play.
All right, to start the drive, and here is Smith.
We can start
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's directly make shots to them. And his run, everything else.
Simple down. It's Smith. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun. It's May. Very quick throw there, but they're not on the same page with this target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Throw again is May. At left side, that's the tight end, McBride. 13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys. May to the air once more. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Here's May again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They can't even say certain things on social media. If they said some of the things that I'm even speaking.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
There is no freedom of speech guarantee in these other countries, not even in the UK. It's insane.
Operating from the shotgun. It's May. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll get about 2. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. open man down the field, and there's Olsen. He's still got it. Big time play for Philly. 36 yards.
They have a government social media disinformation.
To the ground, a first down run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain. Yet again. And now it's third down.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Living in this on the ground with Smith. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's second and 8.
Hopkins sent in motion. Throwing on second down. May. That's hot downfield by McBride. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
So, if you haven't noticed, there seems to be
his fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. May to throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
All these countries are just left, right, leaning. The same thing.
They're going. It's May going for it all. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Nick Ross. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Second down and 8. From the shotgun. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Next, from the gun, on third down. In the middle, and he's got his hand complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
A gain
of 21 yards. And an Eagle.
Back to throw is Nick. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On second down, it's Nick. To the right side. And he's complete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Here's Nick to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
in this case, into the hole in this room.
And he overhit that just a bit. Beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Hawkins sent in motion. To throw on 1st down is May. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish.
In their Messiah. They'll believe in Jesus. When you're ready to get to all this AI stuff. They'll believe in waiting on their Messiah. I mean, I already told you what they get no good, everything went turned in a bowl, and everything. Right, so nothing else is inside Iran, inside Turkey, are ancient places. Ancient. That hold the keys to our civilization, to be honest with you, from what I can tell. Because you get into Persepolis, you get into the ancient places in Iran, and that itself is so mystical, and there isn't so much. Okay, now they would want to go in a and wipe it out, singing and everything. They're erasing history. That's what they're doing in Lebanon right now. Churches and everything else in Syria, the same thing. They're wiping out ancient stuff, man. Pisses me off. When you get to Turkey, Turkey is Göbekli like Tepe. You know, as we know, like the most ancient sites going back all the way back to like the younger Trojans, the last major civilization. You know, that's history, man. And someone doesn't want us to know it. They don't. And what did Israel do? As soon as the whole thing, as soon as Syria was taken over by Jabari and all that stuff here explained, and Assad fled with that benefit, was the first thing Israel did. First thing, they shut off Jordan. They took over that way. And that's what you know, when you're down to your legs, there's really no, there's not a bigger place to pay homage to your earth because you worship, come down and breathe it. This is the area of the church. Okay, it's written also in the Bible. Okay, so many stories. When the spies were sent into Canaan, the spies were basically see giants. This was after the flood. In Canaan, that's right there in your Bible. Because they were after that. They said, we are like grasshoppers to them. This was actually words. So, this whole area, and I'm deep in this, and I often like this stuff, especially with the giants and the roots of it. Like, what ended up happening, especially after the flood, there were giants that survived, and there was the serpent seed itself survived. It came through this is not swollen, it's carried the blood. But the serpent seed's not hidden, it's known. So, all this came out into news, so to speak. And the giants still run for a thinking about God. And if you look at the description, also to tell you that in the Bible, flip around the average height of the ones in the description from that time, it will tell you to be able to figure out 12 which is a lot was indicating that they were grasshoppers. Those giants were like the size of trees, like they were talking about massive. Okay, but then you have ones that are around 12 foot on record, and it stays in size. And you see these sizes match, and that's just each of them. You think they're just statues? You know, the size of the statues that are carved there is massive. Different sizes. They're the exact measurements of the dimensions of these days. And if I showed you also the temple in Egypt here the last month or so, those huge giants that are sitting in the chair, pharaohs going in. If you look closely down the legs,